This week's Torah portion, Kedoshim, not only comes in the exact middle of the Torah, and for the rabbis, they say that means it's the most important section in the entire 5 books of Moses, but it highlights for us exactly what the word holiness means. The rabbis found this portion to be the most important because of what Rabbi Hillel said nearly 2,000 years ago when asked to explain Judaism while standing on one foot. He says, "What is hateful to you, do not do to others," which is the exact opposite of what we find in this week's portion, Ve'ahavta l'reyecha kamocha, love your neighbor as you would be loved. As Rabbi Hillel said, the rest of the Torah is commentary, go and learn. And so that is a meaningful and instructive lesson about what the Torah is about. Is it about the stories of the history of our people? Is it about the minutiae of laws that regulate our lives? Or is it about love? And for Rabbi Hillel and for the majority of rabbis in his time and for our rabbinic tradition, love is the central value and the foundational element of what Judaism is about. Love your neighbor as we would be loved. And that also highlights the name of this week's portion, Kedoshim, which means holiness, because we might, if we were asked how we would define the word holy, we might ascribe to it certain ritual elements, elements that are foreign to daily life, elements that are formal and more sacred, in a realm that is in the house of religion, but not something we encounter every day. But that's not what our portion teaches us. Holiness is related in this portion to acts of kindness that we perform to our fellow human beings. And so this whole portion, which is known as the Holiness Code, which really has a list of moral and ethical conduct that is expected of us, highlights again another element. Not only is love a central key, but holiness is a key, and holiness is defined by kindness. If we can act kindly towards one another, if we can treat other people with compassion, then we achieve holiness. And what's even more important is that all of us, not just the select few who work in the religious institutions, but everyone in the entire community can achieve holiness in their lives. And that is the essential element of Torah. Love your neighbor as you would be loved. Kindness is something that we need to strive for, and we can realistically achieve in our lives. Shabbat Shalom.